What's up, Libra gang? Welcome to my channel, Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. Every week we have a new backdrop. As you can see, it just gets weirder and weirder. But hey, we're making it work. We're here to do it, right? Let's get you some love messages for this week and into the next few weeks, really. What I call my little sips tarot. That means they're just miniature temperature checks, checking in on the energy between you and that person you're thinking about. So totally up to you who you want to assign that energy to that comes through in this reading. But I'm here for it, so let's do it. Ooh, you got some Ten of Cups coming out. All right, interesting, interesting. I hope this video finds you well. Happy summer, happy Cancer season. Depending on when you watch this, if you celebrate, happy 4th of July. Yeah, I hope you guys are getting up to something fun and enjoying yourselves despite the craziness happening all around us, right? As always, guys, if you're new, I do general messages. That means not everything I say will connect and resonate with all the Libras out there. Up to you to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. If it doesn't fit your circumstance or scenario, you should probably push that energy that's aside. You don't need to take on those messages that feel strange or foreign. Do have faith that the messages are going out to someone else who needs to hear them, but also keeping an open mind that they may actually resonate for you later down the line. That is frequently how tarot works. So always encourage people to think that way. Other than that, everything else is written down in the description box below for you, including the decks I'm using here today, as well as my social media channels. I am the Intuitive Teacup on Facebook, Instagram.com. Check all that out if you're interested. Let's hop into your reading here. So, person you're thinking of, you might be dealing with a Virgo, a Gemini, or a Capricorn. If not, that's okay. Might still be your reading. What's on their thoughts is wanting to manifest the whole world with you. Yeah, actually, that's kind of a cool message. They want something big with you. So it could be that they're wanting some sort of commitment. They are, I heard manipulate, but it's really not the way we typically digest that word. It's like they're trying to manipulate, but ultimately like fix the pieces of the puzzle to get it to work with you. So just the way I said that makes it sound like you may be with someone and maybe it's been a little bit touch and go. Maybe it's been a bit of a struggle, but this person does want to make it work. There's something about like an angel. So that could be someone's name, Angel, Angela, something like that. It doesn't have to be. But I think that has to do with almost feeling like you were heaven sent or something about like you're an angel to them. Yeah, something about like the divine pairing of the two of you. Very interesting. All right. So yeah, I mean, with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, actually. Oh, interesting. I apologize. I thought that was the universe. It's not. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It is ultimately a similar message. Both do talk about fate, destiny, completions of cycles. The Wheel of Fortune it's still positive. It's very positive. It's the Wheel of Fortune. In fact, I like it better than the World card in this spread anyway. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy, so it's expansion. It's allowing you to become a bigger part of their world. That's what they desire. That's what they're wanting. That's what they're hoping to manifest as the Magician. They have all the aces now. It's just like, again, getting them to work in the right way, in the right timeline with you. I like that very much. There might be a Pisces somewhere in the mix. I almost said a Pisces getting in the way, but for some of you dealing with a Pisces, then it's confirmation, right? So in their heart, they have the Nine of Pentacles. So to me, I like this card a lot too. They've been focused on their own lifestyle, their own abundance, building a life they can be proud of. They've been focused on their own kind of like spiritual growth and spiritual journey. It is like a Virgo card for me as a reader. The one thing with the Nine of Pentacles, sometimes I see it this way, it's like the one thing they're missing is that relationship, right? It's not that they need it, it's just like they can look around and they can see evidence of the beautiful life and the beautiful world they've created for themselves. Now it's like, I have this great pet bird and the bird is quite loyal. I wonder if I could find that in human form, right? In pentacle form. And something about the bird could indicate something with an air sign too. They may have a best friend that is an air sign. Very likely indicating you. They're hoping you stay with them. The idea of if you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it was meant to be yours. It could be that you, again, have had maybe an on-again, off-again relationship with this person. Or it's just if you guys are together or starting to date, they're hoping you're going to be loyal. They're hoping that you're going to come back to see them for date number 2 or for, year number 2, right? I like that message. So far, so good. Yeah, and then their overall action card is the Ten of Cups. So that's the happily ever after, Libra. That's someone who really likes you and sees long-term potential with you. It is another card of Pisces, I'm being called to say. Something about this may involve a Leo as well. I know I'm throwing lots of zodiac signs at you. Again, it's just confirmation for those who need to hear them. Yeah, if you guys have struggled with something, they're wanting to come in and make it right. It could be an apology. I'm not sort of getting that as much as I am. They want forward progress and love with you. They want to make it work. They might be feeling very heartbroken if you broke up with them. But they're probably going to be coming back to try and make it right with you. You might be dealing again with a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, for one or two of you, if your person's married, I'm really not getting that too much, but let's wait till we get into your energy. Sometimes 10 of Cups already indicate marriage, in which case, if you're watching this and you're having a little, little bits of trouble with your marriage, I could see that, but I think you guys are going to be fine if that's the case. In their action card, at least they want the happily ever after with you, Libra. And who doesn't want to hear that? That sounds delightful. Yeah, because you're their wish fulfillment. Bada bing, bada boom. They have great cards. They have great action cards. They're going to shower you with love because you are the one they love. You are the prized possession. Beautiful. Happy celebration, anniversaries, reunions, happy social gatherings, things of that sort. 4th of July barbecue weekend, right? At safe social distance. Be careful, guys. All right. Let's look at your energy, though. You have a tower. What's going on with that? All right. So in your head, Libra is thinking about a Queen of Pentacles, so potentially a female. It doesn't have to be, though. Libra is thinking about an earth sign, though, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They may be thinking about their mother or becoming a mother. They might be thinking about motherhood. You could also be thinking of another air sign, another Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If that's the case, you might be on the fence between two, especially if you guys decided to take a break, right? If that's why this person is feeling some type of way about it. You guys may have taken some sort of break or some sort of pause, and you may have gone to sow your wild oats in the bed of someone else. And yeah, I mean, it could be saying that you're quite contemplative on who you want to choose next or who you want to allow back into your life. For a lot of you, a Capricorn is going to play a role in this if they aren't already. For me, Capricorn and Libra is coming through. Could certainly be dealing with another Libra. If you are dealing with another Libra, or even an air sign for that matter, there is something about long-term potential as the wife or the mother. So whether that's you or your person, right? It's non-gender specific. It could even be same-sex couples, right? Yeah, something with an air sign, you were looking for longevity, and I think you weren't sure if you were going to get it from them. But both those, excuse me, two women are coming up in your thoughts. So even if you are a woman, it doesn't necessarily have to mean romance, though it certainly could. You may have two best friends that you're hanging out with. You may have two best friends that you're thinking about because you guys are starting a business together, right? You can interpret these in different ways. I'm reading for love. So yeah, you have two people on your mind. And for some of you, this is your card, Queen of Swords. Some of you, you're just thinking, well, what's best for me? I need to love myself first. So I'm not just going to give it all away to anyone who comes and woos me with their romance and, sings me sweet love songs and all that kind of, ooey gooey, sticky, hopeless romantic love type stuff. You do seem very empowered. You seem to know what you want. These are my two, no bullshit queens. Yeah, again, it's quit with sticky sweet romance. What are you bringing to the table? What do you have to show me? So it could be that this person has maybe turned over a new leaf, Wheel of Fortune. They've done some major changes. They've done some, I heard excavating, but maybe going through some sort of internal journey where they're looking to offer you something new. Their cards are so positive. Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups, Knight of Cups. Are you dealing with a water sign, Libra, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces? It could indicate, too, that you are hoping that someone gets a divorce, particularly an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So, again, that's for some of you. So then in your heart, though, you have the Tower. So I sort of think your wish, what your heart's desire is for something to end so that someone else would become available. So it could be that you're dealing with a sign that is already married, in which case that's why it's showing up in your heart as, I hate to say it, but it's I hope it ends. I hope their marriage ends because then it can be my person. Already I'm being told to say, don't hold your breath on that, but let's see what the cards have to say, right? It could just be that your heart's desire is for a Scorpio or an Aries. Also, extreme passion, exciting love, a love life that's really energetic and magnetic and dynamic, right? The Tower isn't always bad, but some of you lost your home. This has nothing to do with romance, but you're dealing with a loss of the home or potentially a loss of a job, and it's just acknowledging, yeah, your heart is probably hurting from that, huh? Yes, some of you are going through an awkward time with a fire sign, a very immature fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or this could, something about if you have a child, something in your child's life could be causing them a lot of stress or something right now. Your child may be going through something, it could be a million different things. It's nothing to fear, but it's almost like in your heart, the one that's coming up first and foremost is your child. So, I mean, that makes sense. That's understood. Yeah, it is your wish and your dream for something to end with either a past flame or someone you just have a crush on, someone you're interested in. You're hoping something ends for them so that like God or universe spirit can bring you guys back together to heal something of the past, or again, your own individual spiritual journeys, and then it can like usher you guys in together. Your hope is about the Knight of Cups, the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or again, just the hopeless romantic, very dripping with emotion and kindness and empathy, that sort of thing. It could, again, potentially be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sag. Something about a fire sign child is coming through here very strong for me, as well as potentially an Aquarius. You have the Star card coming up. Someone you want to get naked with. So coming out in your action, communication with the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you do have multiple people here. You have the Knight of Cups twice, Libra. You have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Knight of Wands. There's going to be communication from an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, about something you thought had died or something you thought had ended. They're wanting to revisit it with you. You will also hear from a Scorpio who's very interested and fixated by you. This Scorpio has like a little witch gypsy vibe to them. They may even have casted like a love spell or done something of the sort to try and get your attention, Libra. You could certainly have very strong Scorpio in your chart. You are going to get communication. You have very positive cards for communication. A rare exception to this very positive message, and for the most part it is. I always go with my gut instincts of the way I read the cards the first time. To throw a different scenario at you, though, if you, Libra, are unhappy with someone you've been with long term, if you are unhappy in your marriage and you guys have been trying, it's been a rough go, but you're trying to get it together, if you're the one bringing the sword down, like, I'm not happy, I don't want to do this anymore, you in your heart may be feeling, I'm bringing the tower down, I want this to end. You may be communicating an ending with your person, but you would be the initiator of that ending, okay? So I don't think it's anything you need to fear. You would already anticipate it. But again, if that's not your message, don't take on that energy. What else can I tell Libra about their love life? Yeah, you definitely have some water signs making strides, swimming on over to you, I just heard. So again, maybe a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The nectar, the sweetness, and the creator. Interesting. So the one that you had children with, there is a fondness there. There's affection there, particularly with a Scorpio. Or again, an air sign. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is going, and this might be a new one too, if you're dealing with multiple air signs, and you might be. There's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius there's going to be a new start with them, or again, it could be brand new, someone you don't know. They're going to come in and flirt with you. Something about a hummingbird, like the nectar, the sweetness, floating in. They might be very fast paced. They may speak very fast. It's because you make them nervous. Interesting. Yeah, I have to say, if you already are friends with someone who may have sort of kind of been in a relationship, but you knew it was doomed, like it was ending, they are probably ducking out of that relationship and making positive forward strides to come into themselves, to stand on their own 2 feet. But I think they're going to be making love offers to you, Libra. Especially if you're already sort of anticipating that. That's what I get from your person's story. You want something solid. You want a responsible person. You want someone who has a job, who's good with their money. And yeah, if they can't bring anything to the table, I don't think you're going to consider them. Because a lot of you have had a spiritual revelation that you weren't choosing partners that valued who you truly were as a person or what you really desired. So it's like you yourself have expanded the way you think about relationships and love. And so, yeah, you're being far more choosy and discerning about who you're letting in. But I think you have your eyes set on an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they're very excited to come in and flirt with you. There's huge sexual potential there. All right, Libra, that's what I got for you. Please do like, share, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below what resonates. I will see you cute Libras very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.